Good morning, good morning. Yes, I am wearing my glasses, they're reactor ones, so obviously must be quite bright, but it has just peed it down. Summer. Really? Summer? Are we sure? It certainly doesn't feel much like flaming June, does it? So I've just been on the walk with my mum and we were talking about the general election. Ugh, John Glenn, Conservatives, still won in Salisbury. Bloody hell, people. Wake up and smell the BS. But at least Green's got a couple of thousand votes, which is good. But, yeah, so what am I up to today? Okay, I am doing some little bit of planning. I was on a Zoom last night with the lovely Rebecca Anuwen, and we were talking about routines and how, for her anyway, sort of like really hard and fast routines and schedules and things, just, you know, her brain reacts and she just doesn't do well with them. Something to do with having a lot of Virgo in her birth chart. I quite like routines. I don't find them restrictive, as Andrea Mellon will know, who was my business mentor for a while last year. She helped me get some routines organised. It's all down to perspective, isn't it? So like one person's, you know, boring old rut is another person's life-saving routine. So last night Rebecca was talking about, you know, making the routines a bit more magical, a bit more a bit more ritualistic, because we're saying, you know, the difference between a routine and a ritual is, you know, all in here. It's your intention, it's your mindset. She's doing something on her podcast at the moment, A Pinch of Magic, about 5-minute magical mornings, and it's all about, you know, stacking oh gosh, now it's really piddling. It's about stacking habits, and so it's not, I mean, her and me, we are not these 5 a.m. crew. I couldn't think of anything worse. I did joke last night about, I do get up at 5 o'clock, but that's to empty my bladder rather than getting up and starting the day. I then crawl back to bed and have another few hours snooze, especially now that my children are no longer children, they are adults. Both voted yesterday. I'm not being woken up by toddlers or kids. I don't have to do school runs. Now that I'm working for myself, I don't have to get up and be working at a particular time. And I've got to say, I rebelled. When I first started working for myself, I rebelled against the 9 to 5. I didn't want to get up, wake up and start working at 9. I wanted to do things at my own pace. So I did my working hours when I wanted to. I did a few hours in the morning, 11 o'clock till 12. Let me just cross the road, make sure I'm not being knocked over. Oh, a big bus coming, better stay on the side. Yeah, and I rebelled. So sometimes I didn't even get up till gone 9, but then I would have sort of like a second wind, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. So I'd be doing work then, especially like responding to emails and that sort of thing, because you can put in the schedule on Office so that the email doesn't go until 9 a.m. the next morning. So it didn't matter what time I actually wrote it, it would go out at 9 in the morning and I wouldn't get then inundated 24/7. So again, that's all to do with boundaries. So today I'm having a lovely meeting at 11 o'clock with the gorgeous Rowena Russell, who is a financial coach, and she's learning all about human design. I love this sort of thing. And she's looking to integrate that into her holistic coaching. So I thought I'd give that a go. I met her last Friday, actually, at the VIP Breathe with Anna Park in Naples. So yeah, Fridays are to do with relationships, and not just romantic. I mean, I'm madly in love with my husband. He's the only romantic relationship I've got, perhaps apart from Keith Sutherland, but we'll keep that between you and me. So I've sent a message to my friend who I haven't spoken to for a long time. I'm building up the relationship with Marina. I'm going to be on social media chatting to you guys today. And I think Fridays I could be, instead of setting aside specific tasks, I was talking last night and Rebecca said, why not associate each of the days to, the planet. So Friday is all about relationships. Monday is all about, your inner work, your divination, that sort of thing. Tuesdays, what did she say Tuesday was? I'd have to refer to my notes. Wednesdays were about communications. So I'm going to have a little look and see how that affects my productivity and my general feelings of actually getting stuff done. Because I'm one of these people, I do start things and I then get distracted and start something else, and then get distracted and start something else. I am working on it. Oh, that's to say I don't do that with my clients. You pay me money, I finish your job. But in my own life, I'm only human after all. We've all got our little foibles and little idiosyncratic behaviours and things. So this year is all about learning more about me, finding out what makes me tick. Looking at things scientifically to see, well, okay, how can I improve this? So it's really exciting, actually, and I haven't normally had the chance to do this sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm just about to get home, and as you can see, it's piddling it down. I don't want my mobile to get too wet. Have a good day. I hope it's better weather where you are than here in Portland. And I'll speak to you soon.